Ildebrando Zacchini was an Italian-born painter, inventor, and traveling circus owner. Born on the island of Malta to Italian parents, Ildebrando was a true Renaissance mind, inspired by the science fiction of Jules Verne and the innovation of the early 20th century. He imagined launching a person through the air using a cannon powered by compressed air, not explosives. He pitched the idea to the Italian military as a new method of deploying soldiers with parachutes. They passed. So, Ildebrando turned his idea into show business. In 1922, while performing in Cairo, Egypt, the Zacchini family circus debuted the first human cannonball act. It was a hit. His son Hugo Zacchini became the family's star performer, launched from the cannon at speeds up to 90 miles per hour and landing in a net. A puff of gunpowder added dramatic flair. The spectacle was an instant sensation. Ildebrando had 9 children, most of whom joined the act. Sons Hugo, Edmondo, Bruno, Vittorio, and Mario helped develop and perform the cannon stunt. Daughters Jolanda and Olga dazzled as contortionists and tightrope walkers. At their peak, the Zacchinis could produce an entire circus show on their own. In 1928, John Ringling discovered the family in Copenhagen and brought them to America. A year later, they joined the Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey Circus, touring the U.S. and becoming household names. The act kept evolving. In 1934, Hugo and Vittorio introduced a double cannonball stunt. 2 performers fired simultaneously from opposite ends of the tent. By the 1960s, 5 cannonball acts operated across the country, with a new generation of Zacchinis joining in. In 1972, Hugo's act took an unexpected turn. During a fair in Burton, Ohio, he refused a TV crew's request to film his performance. They recorded it anyway and aired the full 15-second act on the evening news. Hugo sued. The case, Zacchini versus Scripps Howard Broadcasting Company, reached the U.S. Supreme Court in 1977. The broadcaster argued that the footage was newsworthy and protected by the First Amendment. Hugo argued it was his livelihood. The court sided with Hugo, ruling that broadcasting the entire act without permission posed a substantial threat to the economic value of that performance. It was a landmark decision affirming the right of publicity, the only time the Supreme Court has ruled on it. Ildebrando Zacchini died in 1948 in Tampa, Florida, but his legacy lived on. Hugo passed in 1975, and Mario, who took one final cannon ride in 1991 at age 69, remained the last surviving brother until 1999. In 2001, the Zacchini family was inducted into the Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey Circus Ring of Fame in Sarasota, Florida.